Okay, sweet, nobody's here. I can start this thing now. Oh, okay. You're young, and I know that you might love me. I can feel you like this. Oh. Alejandro. Speedy Gonzalez. Sounds like some sort of steampunk epic movie is gonna start up with, like, I don't know, Guy Pearce as some guy. Oh, I don't wanna. Got balls. She's got balls, because she's really a man. Don't you look at you. Look at you, because she's actually blind, too. She has problems. She's a underage drinker. You know, a little around her finger, around the zoo. I love you and this Mexico. Mexico. I knew that word. Don't call my name, because I'm not gonna answer, because my phone's off. Because it's out of batteries in the mess hall, and I lost in some soup. Don't want to touch, because my butt is numb now. Don't call my name, because my phone's in the soup, like I said before. Oh, I dropped my microphone. Ah, get up here. Ale, oxen free. Ale, oxen free. Alejandro. That's the name of this song. Whoa! That startled me. Kickboxing. Let me go. Alejandro. Just let me go. She's got balls because she's a woman who's actually a man. Oh man. Ow.
Shut it off, 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 shut it off.
Stop hitting me.
Shut it off. Turn it off before you summon Cthulhu.
Fine.
Goddamn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah!
What?
I have a bib.
Okay. I see you're dressed in the costume that you were in last night, that costume party that we went to all night.
What?
You're in a costume like me.
What the hell was the theme? Bathrobe wearing douchebags?
The phone's ringing.
Oh, that's great. I'll go answer it.
Cool. I'm gonna go over here.
Alright, I picked up the phone, and it was a whispering voice saying 7 days. You've really done it now!
Oh.
Jeez, don't just like... The last thing you... You probably... Knowing your ability to screw things up, you probably summoned Cthulhu as well. It's no surprise, it's no... Lady Gaga's directly linked to Cthulhu.
Ow!
You probably... You freaking... I don't... Uh-oh. You feel that?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Now you've really done it! Now you've really got it! Tea party? Oh.
And then I put it...
Tea party?
Huh? I don't have any tea.
Oh.
But I, where's Vader? This is sort of awkward. Oh.
Oh.
Well, he stopped now.
Tea party!
Oh. Okay, now you're heavy. Oh.
Oh. What the hell is going on here?
I wish I knew. This thing was just in the room, and I came in and it nodded my head and asked about tea parties.
Well, I think there's a tea party going on over there. Tea party! Classic misdirection, always works. So, anyways, are you okay, Dooku?
I think so.
Your back broken or something?
No, I'm just gonna stay down here
Okay.
until I feel like not staying down here.
So, okay, well, anyways, I'll just introduction. Welcome again to another installment of Book or Movie. And today's book is,
Ow, man, I should have stood up.
H.G. Wells.
Oh.
I'm holding the time machine.
And The War of the Worlds.
Oh yeah, all the H.G. Wells books. Invisible Man, The War of the Worlds, and The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yay!
Oh, it's a H.G. Wells-a-thon, so let's get started.
Okay, let's start with Island of Dr. Moreau. Which is better, book or the movie?
Book.
Book, definitely.
Because, I mean, do you really want to watch a movie without Marlon Brando and a moo-moo? Seriously?
Ask yourself that
Are you
question.
that much of a sadist?
And plus, they changed some bizarre things about the book that shouldn't have been changed.
Yeah, and wasn't it horribly violent?
Yes, it was horribly violent. And it was not rated either, as far as I know.
So, an unrated adaptation of The Island of Dr. Moreau with Marlon Brando and a moo-moo as Dr. Moreau.
Yeah.
What the F?
Well, that sucked.
Yep, book for Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, book.
Spare yourself the movie.
Invisible
So now we're
Man.
on Invisible Man.
The Invisible Man.
The Invisible
Not
Man.
to be confused with Invisible Man.
Right.
Which is a completely different book.
Yes.
Anyway, The Invisible Man. Better book or movie?
Well, I feel book in this case as
Okay.
well.
I think...
I don't really know much about the movie.
Yeah, the movie...
Wasn't there like an old 1950s
Yeah, there was
movie?
an old movie with Claude Rains.
Ah.
And he was sort of put off as an invisible... as a horror character.
Right.
Horror.
Horror.
But I like the book better because it paints him as sort of a mad scientist
Right.
instead. And
Yeah.
he's an albino in the book, which is how he was able to become an invisible man.
Right.
So it explains it a little better. So
Yeah, there's a little bit more into it.
yeah, I'd say book.
Yeah, book once again.
Book.
And now it's on to the last of it. H.G. Wells, The Time Machine and The War of the Worlds.
Okay, so Time Machine.
Since it's on the top.
Time Machine has been done a million times.
Yeah, so... Well, we can focus on the more recent one,
Yeah.
which stars...
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce, yes.
I think that was his name.
Yeah, so... I'd still pretty much lean towards the book
Yeah.
in that case. The movie was pretty decent, you know, I'll give it
Yeah,
that.
the book was... I mean, the movie was decent. It
Yeah.
added sort of a better reason for the guy to be going back in time
Right.
rather than just, oh, I want to go back in time.
Yeah. And this in the book is, you know, like, oh, I just want to give it a shot. And
Also, the movie introduced a really good, or explained a really good time paradox. Because he went back in time, spoiler,
Spoiler alert.
he goes back in time to see if he can keep his lady friend from dying.
Right.
So he goes back, he builds a time machine, goes back, prevents her from being hit by something or something.
I think she was originally murdered by a burglar or something, or...
I think it was, I don't remember the order, but she was
I think what happened was, at first she was shot when they were being robbed in a park, and so he built the time machine, went back, saved her,
Yeah.
kept her from going there, but she ended up getting run over by a car.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, he came to the realization that he can't go back in time, because if he went back in time and kept her from dying, he would never make the time machine and never would have gone back in time.
Right.
So she had to die, or else he wouldn't go back in time. But I didn't like the embellishment of the future.
Right.
And the sort of as the movie went on, it departed further and further from sort of the book.
Yeah, if you could draw a line graph, you could see sort of how it disparate.
Yeah, and I don't like he goes into the future, he's like, why can't I change the past?
Blah.
And he already knows why he can't change the past. So I'd say the movie's it's good at the beginning, but it starts deviating. Not
Yeah,
being
so
great.
well, the movie in that case, then the movie is acceptable, but
Yeah.
the book is still
The book is slightly better.
I'd say the book is highly suggested.
Yeah.
Now then, The War of the Worlds.
Oh, what's interesting is that on this book it says
now a major motion picture.
now a major motion picture for the Time Machine.
Yeah.
So, but it should say that for the War of the Worlds because
Yeah, that
the
happened.
Steven Spielberg one.
Yes, Steven Spielberg touched it.
But I think I prefer the book.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
Hmm?
Which is better, the book the Mercury on the Air radio broadcast or the movie?
Well, let's see. That's a tough one. I don't think I've heard I've only heard a little bit of the broadcast.
Yeah.
I've never really actually heard the whole thing. I just remember Orson Welles going blah 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 blah.
I think, to be honest, it's the Mercury on the Air radio broadcast is better than the book, and it's and the book is really good, and the book is in turn better than the Tom Cruise one, which looked okay.
Yeah.
And then the 1950 something War of the Worlds is below the Tom Cruise one.
Right. There is actually, I think, there was, one really under the radar movie that was being made or has already been made. I don't quite know exactly. I only heard little bits about it. That was a more direct adaptation of the book that was not set in modern times, but set in the time the book was set in. So you got, 18th, 19th century happenings going on when this happened,
Yeah.
So it's instead of a modern setting, it's a more Victorian setting.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they executed it well.
Well, it's under the radar kind of thing, so the special effects aren't, stellar.
Yeah.
But
wasn't there some cheesy ripoff when the Tom Cruise one came out? At the same time, they came out with something that was sort of like that Transmorphers movie.
I know about the Transmorphers thing, or at least I heard a little bit about it, but I don't know about this sort of ripoff sort of deal.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Neither do I. Don't know. So, well, still, pretty much for all of H.G. Wells' work, straight through, book is better.
Book is better. Well, with War of the Worlds, the radio broadcast is better than the book, but only slightly so. And because it was so directly connected to the book, anyway.
Well, there was also that 1950s, 1960s movie.
Yeah, that was at the very bottom.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know. I've never really seen it, but I don't think.
I think I have. It's. Well, it's not quite there.
Yeah.
And the Martian war machine shoots sparks and stuff.
Yeah, so it's sort of really
it's could be better. The book still really book's better.
Yeah, the book's better, and the radio broadcast is a really, really good adaptation.
Yeah. So book is number 1. Radio adaptation is number 2.
No, I'm saying that the radio adaptation is better than the book.
Oh. Well, okay, whatever. That
so
works.
Radio broadcast, book, and then the 2 movies.
Yeah. So there you go. So
I really think that the heat ray is the best weapon.
Yeah.
Because they always have beams or something.
Yeah.
But it should be a heat ray. Just heat ray. That's it.
Yeah, it's sort of like,
it's invisible. It's a great weapon.
It should be just like, Yeah.
Yeah, invisible.
I have the strangest feeling of impending doom. Tea party!
Oh, God.
Well, okay, that's it again for another episode of Sorry for my tongue ran away from my mouth. That's it for another episode of Book versus Movie. I'm your anchor. Darth doesn't give a damn. And Dooku is currently in catastrophic pain. So, good night, and see you next time.
Could you help me get this?
Get off Cthulhu, come on. Tea party!
Should we appease its desire for tea parties?
Do we even have a tea set?
I don't think we even have tea.
Oh. Well, I wonder if Mace would be willing to do something.
I know what I'm willing to do.
Oh god, no.
Oh, dang it, I closed the window. Oh well. Alejandro.
He has tea. Tea party!
Ah, God!
Yeah, that was nice. Well, anyways, is the camera still on? Turn that thing off!